Here we go. My cigar smoking, fancy car driving, lady killing ass. I'm not Andrew Tate. What I am, you degenerates, is a ventriloquist figure preformed by the artist currently known as BJD. BJ has a message. Actually, two messages before today's presentation begins. The first is that there is not one of you fools out of 100 out there watching that is going to hook up with a girl that is rated as a 6 or more in current 2024 society. And furthermore, not going to be able to attain the status of top G. Not by a damn sight.
Andrew Tate is very mean.
I'm not Andrew Tate. On with the presentation. All right. Uruguay, Ozon here. Please pay attention to this notice. Let's do our best to get these people their cat back. Pause the video, whatever you got to do, because this is a cold, twisted, sick world we live in now in 2024. Since Uruguay is so small, nowhere is far, traveling time is short, and there is never a lot of traffic. Here we share the best places to visit in Uruguay, the best things to do in Uruguay, and what you need to eat when you are in Uruguay. Uruguay shares its land border with Argentina and Brazil. We have traveled extensively throughout South America. I am excited to share our road trip and the best places to visit in Uruguay. If you are planning a trip to Uruguay, I hope the below recommendations are useful. The words holiday and vacation mean different things to different people. For most, it involves taking a break from your normal life. Our normal life as overlanders, vehicle-based adventure travel with a focus on self-reliance, resilience, and enjoyment of the journey is usually one of movement. And a holiday from that simply means little or no movement. Is the only sound, running just as fast as we can hold and onto one another's hand, trying to get away into the night. And then you put your arms around me and we tumble to the ground. And then you say, I think we're alone now. There doesn't seem to be anyone around. I think we're alone now. The beating of our hearts is the only sound. I think we're alone now. There doesn't seem to be anyone around. I think we're alone now. The beating of our hearts is the only sound. I think we're alone now. Alone now. There doesn't seem to be anyone around. I think we're alone now. Alone now. The beating of our hearts is the only sound. I think we're alone now. Alone now. There doesn't seem to be anyone around. I think we're alone now. Alone now. The beating of our hearts is the only sound. That is enough of that. I hope we don't get hit with an infraction or Susan will let us slide, but BJD is very nostalgic the older he gets. One must indulge such a hack. YouTuber old head, such as him. So if you missed what we were trying to infer, the streets of Montevideo can get pretty desolate at a lot of times. There are a few people here and there, but considering it's a population of over 1 million, you couldn't tell by using its streets as a sort of litmus test, as it were. Yes. Montevideo, capital city of Uruguay, is known for its laid-back atmosphere and peaceful streets. One of the most striking observations that can be made about this city is the relative emptiness of its streets at various times throughout the day. There are multiple reasons for the quiet nature of Montevideo's streets. One reason for the emptiness of Montevideo's streets is the city's emphasis on public transportation. The city has an efficient and reliable bus system that many residents use to get around, reducing the number of cars on the road, and, as a result, the amount of traffic and congestion. Additionally, Montevideo has a high number of pedestrian-only streets and plazas, which further contribute to the peacefulness of the city. Another factor that contributes to the empty streets of Montevideo is the city's cultural habits and traditions. Uruguayans tend to have a slower pace of life and prioritize spending time with family and friends over constant activity and hustle. This cultural aspect can be seen in the way that residents of Montevideo choose to spend their time, often opting for leisurely walks along the waterfront or relaxing in one of the city's many parks rather than being out and about on busy streets. Overall, the relatively empty streets of Montevideo add to the charm and tranquility of the city, allowing residents and visitors alike to enjoy the beauty of the city without the hustle and bustle of larger urban centers. This bed and breakfast BJD scored was charming with creature comforts. Ask him about it via the comment section below. Brokies. Montevideo is the kind of place a taxi can get into a mad head-on crash and street life goes on without missing a beat. That will do it for this one. If you would like us to exploit or make goofy jokes about something other than sports, please leave feedback via the comment section below. If you prefer us to direct our talents towards provocative Reddit stories, unusual stuff posted on Twitter do make your voice heard below. Being that BJ is living off his savings and I am an artificially engineered figure E. We have all day to scour the internet for these types of diamonds in the muff. Diamonds in the rough. Okay. Well, for BJ, D, this is the Andrew Tate puppet, saying don't simp, don't cuck. Say no to dope and be kind to animals. As for what you do to humans, I could care less. And see you in the next. To make a personal request, receive channel merchandise, or to just hook a brother up, hit up the Cash App on the screen, or make a contribution to the PayPal shown on the screen.